Coach, just your thoughts on the game.
I think it was a well-executed game. You know, we knew going into the tournament we'd have a tough battle, and it was kind of a measuring stick for us to see what we would do next week in the tournament.
I guess I'll start with this. Aaliyah broke Q's single-season assist record. Just your thoughts on that. And Q was on at halftime, and she was excited for Aaliyah to do it. Just your thoughts on that, and also just Aaliyah breaking the record.
Yeah, you know, when Aaliyah came here, Q was like her idol. And she, you know, and Q spends time with her and telling her things to do. So it was good to see that Aaliyah could step up and break that record. Of all people, for Aaliyah to do it, it being Q's single season record. So I'm pleased with that. I knew she was headed that way. And she has that same mentality as Q, like, we've got to get it done. And we see that with the record and assists.
Beating Drexel, it's obviously a big momentum boost. Number one seed in the tournament.
Yeah.
And how important, coming off the way the Delaware game went the other night, being able to turn around, beat a tough Drexel team heading into the tournament, how important was this game for this team moving forward?
Yeah, it was very important. You know, the game the other day with Delaware, kind of I could see them, you know, drooping a little bit, and you know, we didn't do what we were supposed to do. And then today to come out and follow the game plan and do what we're supposed to do with the Towson defense, we came out a winner. So that kind of shows them that if we play Towson basketball, we've got a great chance of winning.
Obviously, we're accustomed to seeing Aaliyah and Allie take a lead in the scoring department, but you get lifts from Peanut today, and Sky has a big night as well. We're kind of seeing that beginning of the year team where double-digit points was coming from all over or all over the roster.
Yeah.
Do you feel that they're starting to find that stride again, and that maybe you don't have to rely on, we need Allie to do this, we need Aaliyah to do this, and you're getting those other pieces back?
Yeah. Well, one of the things that came out of the locker room the other day was that we all have to, you know, find our role and stick to it. And I think they played for each other today, and everybody did what they needed to do. And, you know, we're all pieces of a puzzle, and they stepped up today and, you know, played basketball and played for each other and played the way we expected them to play.
We asked Sky and Aaliyah this, them, you know, the two of them, Nari, Allie being on the team last year and having a one and done in the tournament. What's kind of, have they been talking? Has that been a conversation with the new pieces that, like, you know, we can't have that repeat itself. You know, we're too good of a team to go up into Philly and be one and done again. Has that been a conversation?
Well, we haven't had that conversation yet. We've been taking one day at a time, and, you know, we had to carry it out all year of, you know, setting records. And I expected that they all would, if they, you know, stuck to their roles, we would set records. And, you know, I think we set the single season win record today. Aaliyah set a record, and they're just trying to, you know, do the best they can in every single game. Now, I'm sure Q will let them know what it's like to win, and then, you know, the players from last year will rehash what it was like last year, and hopefully we'll get something out of that talk.
Thoughts on your seniors? Obviously, senior tonight too, Sky, KJ, and Nari, and what they've meant to the program and their development.
Yeah, you know, this is one of those days as a coach you have mixed emotions about, because you know your seniors are leaving you, and they have all contributed so much. You know, KJ had the medical this year, but was doing a fine job over the summer and her last year coming in. Sky, who I call Wiz, you saw her today. You saw her play and play. She's a prolific scorer. We're going to miss that. And Nari has, we call her the Swiss Army knife, because she covers every position. I've had her play in the 2, 3, 4, and 5, and we expect that, and she does that. Today was an emotional day for her, so we didn't see as many minutes for her today. She couldn't shake it a little bit, but she'll be ready next week.
Just talk about your night tonight, kind of setting the tone, doing a lot of good scoring. So just your thoughts on the game.
I feel like coming into this game, we felt like we could have did more against Delaware. So it was like, you know, put everything we got out on Drexel and do what we can do, really.
Drexel, I mean, obviously your first year here,
Mm-hmm.
played them once. It's a rivalry for sure.
Mm-hmm.
how important was it for you guys to get a win against this team and come out and play them tough?
Well, our first game, we only lost them by like one possession, so we felt like we could have won. We felt like we could have won at Drexel. So, yeah, and they was coming in here like we was just some garbage. So I felt like we had to do what we had to do.
Momentum-wise, what does this do for the team heading into the CA tournament? I mean, Drexel's the top seed for the tournament, so being able to beat them and beat them pretty comfortably as well.
I felt like it gives us a good boost going into the tournament, like first game, second game, or whatever. But yeah, it gives us a good boost. It gives us a confidence boost too, especially against whoever we about to play.
Yeah. Can I get your thoughts on the game first, just in general?
Like what you just said earlier, it's a good momentum boost going into the tournament. I mean, we definitely didn't want to go in with a loss, and just beating the top seed shows that we are just as good, if not better, than the top seed. I mean, I feel like we all know that number one seed could have went either way between us, Delaware, and Drexel, but I think getting this win is exactly what we needed going into the tournament, and we're just going to win whoever we face.
Before we get back to the tournament and upcoming, congratulations to you.
On what?
Season assist record holder now, past Q Murray.
No
Q was
way.
on at halftime, and she said she couldn't be happier to pass the torch.
No
what does that
way.
mean for you, just to set that record? I know you love getting your assists and
Yeah.
getting everyone involved, and then Q just being happy for you as well.
I mean, that means a lot. She talked to me after game. She talked to me before season. So it's good that she was like just rooting for me to break her record. I mean, you don't really see that often. A lot of people want to hold their record, but I didn't know I did that. So still like a little bit shocked, but I couldn't have done it if people don't make shots, and that's kind of like what it is. I mean, assist isn't only the pass, it's also the person shooting the ball. So I'm just happy I had like the team last year, the team this year, just making me a much better player, and I'm happy that I broke it, and whoever's coming forward next, I would be gladly enough to pass the torch, but I'm glad that she was happy for me. It means a lot.
Drexel, we've heard before, Ryan Holder was saying it on the broadcast that it's a frustrating team to play against. They run their system. I believe you've said something
Yes.
in the past as well. So to be able to get a win against that system today and know that you can beat it.
Yeah.
I mean, what does that do for the team we talked about momentum from a confidence standpoint, to know that, look, this isn't the
Right.
talented Drexel system that
Right.
is impenetrable. You
Right.
guys able to crack it.
It just shows that everybody's beatable on any given day. I mean, Drexel is a really good team. They're really hard to beat because they're so disciplined in what they run, scoring wise, just shooting at the end of the shot clock. So they're a really good team and they're very disciplined. So I think it's just a good win, and it shows that they are beatable just as much as any other team is. They aren't the top dog anymore. Everybody can be beat on any given day, and we showed that today. But they're a very good team, and we just played a little bit better than them today.
Looking at the CA tournament last year, obviously a disappointing ending to the
Yeah.
CA tournament, just one and done for you guys. You were on that team. Allie was here. Nari, Sky.
Mm-hmm.
What have you guys kind of talked about, said around the new teammates and new pieces? Be like, look, we don't want that again. How have you started talking about that at all? Is that another conversation?
It starts with like team camaraderie and building relationships on and off the court. And I think when you have a stronger team, you tend to win games more. I mean, Coach Rich talked about it. Like, talent can't win games. Like, Coach Rich says that we are her most talented team, but that doesn't win a game. Obviously, it shows like we have lost to Delaware, we have lost to Drexel, we even lost to Charleston this year. It's not talent, it's heart, and we even showed that today with getting loose balls, being tougher. So it's just kind of like last year was disappointing, and I don't want that. I'm frustrated even just thinking about it last year because we should have went further, and that's what it's about. It's about heart. It's not about talent.
Thank you. Your thoughts on the day and the game today?
I think we played really well, just picking up in transition and just moving the ball a lot and making smart choices when shooting the ball. So I thought it was pretty good.
Senior day for you. Just reflect on your career a little bit, what Towson has meant, and to be able to also just get a win on senior day today.
It just means a lot. Like Coach said in the locker room, we're playing for KJ, Nari, and Sky, and they just did what they had to do for us to get the win.
How important is it to get a win against Drexel today, just for a confidence booster heading into the tournament?
Just very good. They're number one in the conference, and they're a tough team. But we just had to do what we had to do and just do our best to beat them.
We asked Aaliyah this a moment ago. You were on the team last year, obviously. You, Aaliyah, Allie, Nari. tournament didn't end the way you guys would have wanted, just one game and out. How have you talked to the new pieces, the new Tigers, about look, that can't happen again. We need to win this thing.
Yeah, just telling them to stay confident because your turn will always be next. So just stay confident and just cheer the team on. Like you're gonna have an opportunity to be on the floor and just watch and observe how it would be like.
And then kind of in that same vein, you excited for the tournament? You excited to get up there and play some tournament basketball?
Yeah, I'm excited for another opportunity and another day to play with my team. So we'll see how it goes.